everyone, Lesley here. I've been really struggling to release my shoulders and chest and just my whole upper body. So I've been working through several different yoga poses to help with this, and I thought that I would just share them with you guys. My absolute favorite pose for releasing the upper back, which is where I hold most of my tension, and I think a lot of people do just because of the way we sit and the way we move through our day, is puppy pose. So for puppy pose, you can start on hands and knees. And then from here, we're gonna walk our hands forward like we would for child's pose, but we keep the hips lifted up off the heels. And as we do this, our chest is gonna come down towards the mat. Now, just find something tolerable to do with the face. You can put the chin down, you can put a cheek down, maybe your forehead comes down. Breathe here into the space between the shoulder blades. So as we take a deep breath in, we can feel that space just get tight. But as we exhale, maybe we find a little bit of release. A few more breaths here. Take one more long breath in. Stay here, breath out. And then we'll slide the hips to the mat for Sphinx pose. So the hips come down. Inner ankles come together, shoulders right over the wrists. Now in this Sphinx pose, we're hugging the belly up and in, lifting it off the mat. And then the ears move away from the shoulders. You can take this stretch a little bit deeper by finding seal. For seal pose, we'll press into the hands, keep the low belly engaged, and as you start to straighten into the arms, you'll get a deeper bend through the back here. We keep the shoulders moving away from the ears. As much as possible, the inner thighs are hugging in. Take a long breath in and out, lower down. Maybe turn one cheek to your mat. Take hands by the sides. We give ourselves just a chance to rest right here with the spine nice and long. And then we'll take one of my favorite twists here on the belly. So find goalpost arms. So our arms are out in cactus or goalpost. The elbows are right at shoulder height. We'll choose a side, so we'll pick up the right foot and start to roll over onto the left shoulder. Maybe the right foot can find the floor. Now as we twist here, we're getting a big opening across the front of the right shoulder. If you're not feeling anything, try walking those left fingertips a little higher up. That should deepen your stretch. Now your right foot doesn't have to be all the way down on the floor behind you. It can be stacked on top of the left. You could even put it down in front of you. So find your version. Take another long breath in, slow breath out, and then roll through center. And we'll let our hips settle for a second, and then pick up the left leg, and we'll take it across the right side of the body. A long breath in, slow breath out, and then start to come through center. Neutralize our spine here for a second, and then we'll press into the hands and find tabletop position. Here we'll slowly inhale for cow pose. Press into the hands, round the spine, exhale, cat. Let's do that one more time. So inhale for cow pose, and exhale for cow. Right, one last thing. We're gonna tuck our toes here and then start to walk the hands back. Now, this is definitely a deep toe stretch, not shoulders, but why not? So with our toes tucked underneath us and the weight back on the heels, we're stretching them really deeply here. It can get intense. To take our mind off that, here comes those shoulder stretches. We're going to take eagle arms, so reach the hands up and then sweep the right elbow underneath the left. Now you can take the backs of the hands together, or maybe you can get your palms to meet. And we want to lift the elbows to shoulder height. That helps us lengthen through the spine. Now we'll inhale to lift the arms up and exhale to round, pulling the elbows in towards the navel. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last round of breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, just come through center and release the hands. We'll inhale to take the arms up. This time we'll drop the left shoulder or the left arm underneath the right. Maybe the hands meet, maybe you just take the backs of the hands together. And then find that lift through the elbows, so we lengthen the spine. Here comes the breath. Inhale, reach up, around the spine, squeeze the core. 2 more times. Last time here. Inhale, come through center. On your exhale, release hands to the mat. Sweet relief. We're going to take the weight forward, untuck the toes, and I'll tip tap the tops of the feet to the mat and feel those little toe joints release. Right, so there are lots of shoulder stretches and upper back stretches that you can do. These are just some of my favorites, and these are some that I work with regularly to open across the chest and across the upper back. I hope you guys enjoyed these. Tune in next time.